Taurus, something powerful is approaching. A negative rituala is broken. Abundance reaches your home. Taurus, my dear, come, sit here with me. Today, the letters have an important message for you, and I want you to receive it with an open heart. I breathe deep. I allow energy to flow and call my guides to illuminate this reading. Ready? Because what is coming is revealing. Barrage the cards. Let them speak for themselves and extract 3 main ones, followed by a few more to complete the message. This is big, Taurus. Look, the King of Oros, the High Priest, the 5th of Drinks. Then appear on 9 O's, the Ace of Glasses and the 3 of Drinks. Taurus, Taurus, this is impressive. Here is an energy of transformation, but above all of stability and reward after difficult times. By the way, tell me in the comments, how has this reading resonated so far? I love reading what you think and knowing if this is connecting with you. And if you have not done it yet, subscribe to the channel and activate the bell, because I always bring messages that can help you on your way. Come on, keep with me, that there is still more to discover. The first thing I notice is your incredible resilience capacity. I see the star shining in your reading, which tells me that divine protection is on you. If you have felt that everything has been a challenge after another, the letters show me that a drastic change is about to happen in your favor. I deepen and see that you recently went through a hard stage, a shake that made you rethink many things. Maybe you lost something valuable. You suffered a betrayal or crossed a moment when you felt that everything collapsed. Here I see the Tower, the 8 of the Glasses and the 10 of Swords together. It was a strong blow, right, Taurus? But here comes the great revelation. What seemed difficult proof was actually preparing the ground for something better. And what comes for you is extraordinary. The fortune wheel appears in your reading, announcing an unexpected turn. The energy of prosperity enters your life. I see you enjoying moments of celebration, surrounded by people who appreciate you, enjoying the stability that you value so much. And it is no accident, Taurus, is the result of your effort and patience. Now there is more than I must ask you. In your reading appears an energy of someone who hurt you deeply. I see an intense discussion, a distancing, an abrupt end. It may have been a couple, a friend or a relative, but what is certain is that, after that conflict, there was a total silence. Here I see the King of Swords, the Tower and 10 of Swords together. This person regrets, Taurus. You cannot sleep at night, suffer in silence, and review again and again what happened. Taurus, a great revelation awaits you. The past touches your door. A new stage of abundance begins, Taurus, my dear. Tell me, who is this person for you? And here comes the big question. If I returned asking you for forgiveness, would you give you another chance? Because I tell you something, if you give it a signal, if you unlock or show the smallest interest, it will not take a minute to look for you, but the decision is yours. Do you want to reopen that door, or do you prefer to move on? Because I see that at this time, your energy is completely focused on you. And how well, Taurus? Because here appears on 9 Oros and the Ace of Glasses. This means independence, success, prosperity. And I do not see you enjoying this in solitude, but surrounded by people who are really worthwhile, from those who add to your life instead of subtracting. I see meetings, celebrations, and even the possibility of a trip on the horizon. Have you been thinking about a getaway? Because the letters show me that you could soon be preparing something special, a well-deserved break that will take you out of the routine and fill you with new experiences. Taurus, dear, here is something else that I can't miss. In love, I see options, but I don't notice you very interested at this time. It is as if you had learned to be more selective, as if you would no longer want to settle for less than you really deserve. And it's fine, Taurus. Because after what you lived, you now know exactly what kind of person you want in your life. But I warn you something. There is someone who has you in your sights, and that will soon approach with serious intentions. Now tell me something. Have you noticed that lately certain people look for you more? Because I see someone who admires you a lot, who respects you, who sees you as someone special. And this person could be someone you already know. Could someone be returning with a different attitude? Or someone new who enters your life with a fresh and sincere energy? Reading is clear, Taurus. The bad leaves, the storm passes, the wheel revolves, and the fortune reaches you. But here the most important thing is that you decide what to do with all this, because I see you enjoying your stability. I see you alone. I see you with an energy of strength and security in yourself. So my question is, are you ready to receive all the good that comes towards you? Because believe me, what is to come is great. Taurus, my dear, come, sit here with me again, because I feel that reading is not over. Something tells me that there are still more messages for you, that the letters have not said their last word. Have you felt lately that everything is changing too fast? As if you were in a roller coaster of emotions, where one day you feel that everything is in its place, and the next it seems that the universe puts you to the test once more. Well, let me tell you, my dear Taurus, that everything that is happening has a purpose. I will move the letters again to let the destination speak, because I feel that there is something else I must tell you. Look at this. King of Cups, Eight of Bastos, La Justicia. Here is something big, Taurus. Something that was unbalanced for a long time in your life finally finds its balance. What is just for you is on its way, and nobody, absolutely no one, can prevent you from receiving what corresponds to you. Taurus, an unexpected turn in your destination, something you expected finally arrives. Prepare for a new path. Taurus, I want you to think about something. Have you been waiting for an important answer? It can be a legal issue, a contract, a payment that they owed you, something that seemed stagnant and that you felt that it would never be resolved. Well, listen well, because this moves fast. The Eight of Bastos indicates that everything takes speed, that finally the answer you expected comes and favors you. It is as if after so much patience, after so much effort, the universe finally said, "Here you have, Taurus, you have earned it." And how interesting, because I also see in the letters that someone wants to compensate for something. There is a person who has understood that he failed you, who at the time did not value you as you deserved, and now he feels a deep need to repair that damage. Who can this person be? Because I see that somewhere on your way, someone underestimated you, someone believed that I could treat you in any way and move on as if nothing. But now, he has now realized that he lost something valuable and wants to return to amend his mistakes. This is where I want to ask you, Taurus, do you feel someone in your life who owes you an apology? Because if so, letters tell me that apology is yet to come. But I also want you to think about something. Do you really need that apology to move on? Because what I see is that you have grown so much, you have advanced so much that you may not even require that external validation. And here I want to open the debate, because this is important. When someone hurts us and then returns asking for forgiveness, what do we do? Do we forgive and move on with that person in our life? Or do we accept forgiveness and continue our path without looking back? I would like you to tell me, Taurus, because every story is different, every heart has its own process, and I would love to know what you would do in this situation. Now, the letters show me something else. There is a change of course in your life, something that comes strongly and will mark a before and after. Here, I see the car, the Three of Bastos, and the Nine of Glasses. This, my dear, is growth, is expansion, is the feeling that finally everything begins to move in the right direction. And this is no accident. It is the result of all the effort you have put, of all the difficult decisions you have made. It's curious, because I see movement, I see a trip, but not only physical, but also internal. It is as if you were finally closing a cycle, leaving behind everything that weighed you, releasing charges that were not yours. And that, Taurus, is one of the most powerful things you can do. Now tell me, have you felt lately that you need an air change? because letters tell me that this is the perfect time for it. Whether it is a short trip, a move, or simply start moving in new circles, whatever makes you feel renewed, this is time to do it. And here, there is something else. I see that there is someone who observes you, someone who has been paying attention to each of your movements. It is as if someone was waiting for the perfect moment to approach you. It can be in the field of love or even professional. Taurus, a powerful change is approaching, an important decision awaits you. The recognition you deserve is on their way. But this person sees you as someone strong, as someone sure of himself, as someone who has faced life with patience and determination. And that, Taurus, is admirable. Now here I want you to pay attention because I feel that there is an important decision that you must make soon. There are two paths in front of you, and each one has their own opportunities and challenges. Have you felt that life is pushing you to make a change, but you are not sure what is the best option? Because the letters tell me that the universe already has an answer for you. You just have to listen to your intuition. But here is the key, Taurus. Do not let the fear of leaving your comfort zone stop you. You are a sign that prefers stability, security, the known. But sometimes the best thing that can happen is to dare to take that step that we have postponed so much. If something does not make you happy, if something does not resonate with you, it is time to release it. Taurus, this reading is full of powerful signals for you. But now I want to know about you. What part of this message do you feel especially for you? Leave it to the comments because I want to read you. And if you are not part of this community yet, subscribe right now and accompany me on this trip full of magic and transformation. Because fate has prepared something much better. I want to tell you something very important. Trust you. He is confident that everything you have lived has prepared for this moment. Trust that you deserve everything good that is coming to your life. He trusts that divine justice always acts in your favor, although sometimes it seems that it takes. Taurus, my dear Taurus, come, sit down again with me because there is still much more to tell you. I feel that the energy of your letters continues to vibrate strongly, as if the universe had messages that have not yet been completely revealed. And you know it, right? Because in the depths of your heart you feel that something big is about to happen, something that will mark a before and after in your life. So breathe deeply, open your mind and your heart, and let me keep stealing on this trip. The letters that appear now are the 6 of Bastos, the 10 of Oros, and the Queen of Swords. This is impressive, Taurus, because here I see something that excites me deeply. A great recognition is on its way to you. And when I say recognition, I do not mean only beautiful words or empty praise. No, my dear Taurus, this is much more than that. It is the validation of all your effort, the reward for each sacrifice, to each struggle you have faced with constancy and discipline. I see that there is something you have been building for a long time. It can be in your work, in a personal project, or even in your emotional life. But what is certain is that you have put everything about you in it. And now you finally begin to see the fruits. It is as if all that work that seemed not to give results suddenly took a turn and started giving you what you really deserve. Now tell me, Taurus, have you felt lately that the world begins to see you with other eyes? Because what I see here is that there are many people who previously underestimated you, who did not believe in you, that even doubted your capacity, but now those same people have to swallow their words. They see you shine with their own light. They see you advance. They see you achieve things that maybe not even they thought you were able to do. And that, my dear, is something you must enjoy. Taurus, the past no longer defines you. What arrives is great, and it is for you because it's not luck. It's no accident. It is the result of your effort, your patience, your determination. But here I want to ask you something very important, because I see that in this successful path, there is something that can be weighing in your heart. Do you feel that you still load with the pain of the past? Because I see that despite all these achievements, there is something inside you that continues to hurt, something that still does not end up. It can be a betrayal, a disappointment, a loss, something that at the time broke you, that made you feel that life was unfair. And although now things are improving, that memory is still there, like a shadow that occasionally appears to remind you what it was. This is where I want to tell you something, Taurus. Do not let the past steal the happiness of the present. Do not allow yesterday's pain to enjoy the stability you have built today. Because if there is something that the letters show me clearly, it is that this is your time to shine, your time to enjoy, your time to live without fears or ties. And this leads me to another important point. I see here the energy of someone who is observing you, someone who realizes everything you have advanced and who deep down feels that it has been left behind. This person cannot avoid thinking about you, what they shared in the moments they lived together. And what I see is a great regret here. Now tell me, Taurus, do you feel that someone in your past wants to return? Because the letters show me that there is someone who is in an internal struggle between their pride and their desire to look for you again. It is as if I wanted to talk to you, but at the same time I was afraid of your reaction. Fear that you will close the door on your face. Fear that you remind him of all the damage he did to you. But here the question is, what will you do if this person returns? Because I feel that the universe is preparing you for that moment. I don't want to say that you should accept someone who hurt you. That is something that only you can decide. But what I see is that this reunion, in one way or another, will bring you great learning. It may help you close a cycle, to understand things that you did not understand before, or even realize how much you have grown and how strong you are now. I want you to reflect this, Taurus, because what is coming for you is not a small thing. I see that in the next few days or weeks, you could be facing situations where your past and your present shock, where you have to make important decisions about what you want to keep in your life and what are you ready to release. Now let's move on to another topic that also seems fundamental to me in this reading. I see here an important economic opportunity. This can be a promotion, a business proposal, money that comes unexpectedly, or even a project that finally begins to give results. The important thing here is that letters tell me that this is an opportunity that you should not miss. If you feel that lately life has been pushing you towards a professional change, if you feel that something inside you tells you that it is time to bet higher, then this is the perfect time to do so. Because, Taurus, the success you deserve is closer than you think. Taurus, the universe smiles in you. It's time to receive what you deserve, because I see stability, I see growth, I see success, but above all, I see independence. It is as if you were finally reaching that point where you can say with pride, I achieved this with my effort, with my dedication. And this, Taurus, is the most beautiful of all. Because nobody has given you anything, nobody has made things easy. Everything you have achieved with your own patience, with your own work, with your own struggle, and that is something you must value and celebrate. Before closing this reading, I want to ask you something, because this is important. Do you feel that you are ready to receive everything that comes towards you? Because the universe is aligning things in your favor, but it also depends on you to open your arms and accept everything that life wants to give you. And here I want to leave a message for you, something that I want you to repeat in your mind every time you feel doubts or fear. I deserve everything good that the universe has for me. I deserve love. I deserve success. I deserve abundance. And I'm ready to receive it. Because Taurus, my dear, fate has already spoken, and what comes for you is great. Now tell me, do you feel that there is someone who wants to return to your life? Have you been feeling the need to make an important change? Do you feel that you are finally seeing the fruits of your entire effort? Tell me in the comments, because I want to know what you think, what do you feel, what you are living at this time. And if this reading has touched your heart, if you have resonated with you, gain me leaving your like and sharing it with someone who needs it. Because this message is not just for you, Taurus. There are many people who also need to listen to it. I send you a huge hug with all my love. Taurus, my dear, fate has already spoken. And remember, the best is yet to come. If this reading resonated with you, give me a like and share it with someone who needs it. And if you want to receive more messages like this, subscribe right now and activate the bell. See you in the next reading. I send you a huge hug. See you soon.